Unilever's a consumer packaged good company. Brands are a big part of what we do. We are a vitality company, which for us basically means we're in the business of driving personal care, hygiene and nutrition for our consumers. Our turnover last year was in the region of 40 billion euros, and it's roughly distributed evenly through various regions. One of the critical factors in conducting an operation, such as putting hundreds or thousands of SKUs on the market as you plan, is how you share and manage that information across quite a diverse population within Unilever, not just within the R&D function, but supply chain as well. We need scale and efficiency in our operation in taking R&D designs to market. With more equity invested in fewer brands, the risk to those brands, should errors being made in the design quality and so on, are much higher now than they've ever been before. So by joining product information up, we hope to improve the top line growth for our business through having better differentiated products and equally deliver to our brand promises.
The company's PLM strategy is a business initiative that will help transform the process of innovation and leverage knowledge for long-term growth and sustained success. Unilever has chosen Siemens PLM software as their partner.
PLM, certainly for Unilever, is not an IT project. It's a technology-enabled business change project. It must be driven from the top. There are two things which make Siemens a strong PLM solution provider. One is UGS's rich heritage in the upstream innovation process. And the second thing is Siemens's extensive knowledge of operational supply chain processes and systems.
There are a couple of key areas in the CPG industry that dramatically impact sustained success. The target for Unilever is to significantly reduce formulations, packs and fragrances by 2010.
Our raw material costs are at an unprecedented level at the moment. Some supplies of our raw materials are being threatened by use in other industries. So substitution and design to cost strategies are a core part of protecting our margins going forward. One of the first things we've achieved by putting in place an enterprise-wide spec system is in having visibility of our total product portfolio in one go on a global basis. And one of the specific areas where that's helping us drive value is rationalising our raw material portfolio. So now we have that visibility in place, we're driving quite a significant reduction in the number of specifications in our organisation, particularly on raw materials. Specifications at the end of the day are an enabler for our supply management operation, our buy-in function. The obvious impact it will have in having a smaller amount of raw materials is it allows then our supply management community to get scale with the buyers.
PLM will enable Unilever to more effectively share and reuse knowledge and create opportunities for speed, scale and, most importantly, innovation.
Innovation is a key part of how we see our growth being driven as we go forward. One of the key underpinning factors to innovation is how you differentiate your products and drive consumer choice on a scale appropriate for a global branded operation like Unilever. It takes a certain amount of R&D time to develop and manage and maintain any individual specification. So if you're reducing that by an order of magnitude, clearly there's less work. Having a smaller number of specifications is freeing up R&D capacity so we can invest that back into driving value through innovation. Just having the single source means that we're making the right decisions on at least one set of information, reducing errors and also reducing cycle times in development.
The company is enabling common design rules and knowledge reuse. And by extending PLM to upstream areas of product design, specifically using NX in the packaging design organisation. The goal is to save design time, reduce development costs, and deliver better quality products.
The challenge for us with innovation and driving the scale necessary for global brands is how you manage that coherently and get the value through the scale. Packaging is a very large component of our product. It's certainly the first thing that a consumer sees when they pick it up off a shelf before they experience the product inside. So it's a big driver of choice, so getting that right is very important. So in terms of designing the packaging, which is intended to drive that choice, CAD NX specifically is our common way of working. It will become our common way of working in the packaging function. Use of Teamcenter in terms of managing CAD data for the packaging function will bring three broad benefit areas. One is helping institutionalize a common way of working in how we do packaging design, joining up our organization effectively to one process. The second area is capturing specific CAD componentry and how it should be reused, how it can be reused, will help us reduce cycle times in development, reuse technology faster.
As the company implements PLM, product information becomes as valuable as more tangible assets like money, facilities and people.
We cannot afford to invent a new product every time. So the reuse of componentry in new and creative ways is as important as the inventive step itself. Now, to date, a lot of that knowledge has resided in people's heads, tacit knowledge. So one of the challenges for our business is actually to turn it from tacit into reusable knowledge for our organization. Consumers will continually ask for more. One of the major drivers of that will be product innovation, your ability to differentiate your product from that of your competitors. And I think in the competitive world we're faced with now, where companies are increasingly becoming global, they're utilizing their resources better than they've ever done before, we need to do the same. And critically key to probably that at the center is joining up our product information, which is a metaphor really for joining up your organization in process terms. Unilever competes to win, and pretty much the categories in which it's chosen to operate, we either have a number one position or a strong number two, with few exceptions. So that's pretty much driving our strategy, and PLM is one of the underpinners to help us try and achieve that.